Good morning, friends, and welcome. Theosophy, this wisdom religion, has been passed on from age to age. The essence of what we know as philosophy, science, and religion flows back to Theosophy. As suggested in our declaration, United Lodges of Theosophy throughout the world aim to make available the fundamental principles, including the one life from which all springs, and which makes Universal Brotherhood a fact in nature. It points to the timeless foundation for right ethics and right intellectual development, which lead to right discrimination in our actions so that they benefit all and harm none. These principles show that we never were not, nor shall we ever not be. We appear in the body from time to time for, whether we know it or not, the preservation of the just, the destruction of wickedness, and the establishment of righteousness. To the extent that we honestly endeavor to understand and properly carry out our mission of helping and teaching others, to that extent do we advance and eventually remember our past lives. We are here to aid great nature. That is its sole cause, we are here to aid in great nature's sole cause, which is to provide the opportunity for all to become gods. As humans, we establish our own karma to the extent that we aid or work against the cause of great nature. The Washington, D.C. area ULT is one of a number of ULTs throughout the world that are carrying on in the endeavor to make the unadulterated philosophy of Theosophy available to all. It meets every Sunday at 11 a.m. at 4865A Cordell Avenue, Suite 230 in Bethesda, Maryland, for what is usually a presentation by a student, followed by a question and answer period. On the first and third Sundays of the month at 12:30 p.m., there are studies and discussions on selected topics. All are encouraged to join us for these activities. If you can't join us in person, please visit our website at www.ultdc.org. Today's reading is from the Light of Asia. We find on page 211 these words: Om Amitaya, measure not with words the immeasurable, nor sink the string of thought into the fathomless. Who asks doth err, who answers errs, say naught. The books teach darkness was, at first of all, and Brahm, soul meditating in that night. Look not for Brahm in the beginning there, nor him, nor any light. Shall any gazer see, nor him, nor any light shall gazer see with mortal eyes, or any searcher know by mortal mind. Veil after veil will lift, but there must be veil upon veil behind. Stars sweep and question not. This is enough, that life and death and joy and woe abide, and cause and sequence and the course of time and being's ceaseless tide, which, ever changing, runs, linked like a river, by ripples flowing, following ripples, fast or slow, the same, yet not the same, from far-off fountain to where its waters flow into the seas. These steaming to the sun give the lost wavelets back in cloudy fleece to trickle down the hills and glide again, having no pause or peace. This is enough to know the phantasms are the heavens, earth, worlds, and changeless, changing them. A mighty wheel of strife and stress, which none can stay or stem. Pray not, the darkness will not brighten. Ask naught from silence, for it cannot speak. Vex not your mournful eyes with pious pains. Ah, brothers, sisters, seek not from the helpless gods by gift and hymn, nor bribe with blood, nor feed with fruit and cakes. Within yourselves deliverance must be sought. Each man his prison makes. Today's presentation is on rounds and races. Also today, being the first Sunday of the month, we will be continuing our roundtable study of the Bhagavad Gita at 12:30 p.m. Next week's presentation is on the sevenfold nature of man. And now for today's presentation.